How's it going, guys? Today is the day. The day has finally come. I am going to queue up for LFR. Yes, I know. Shit, isn't it? I've always been the kind of guy that was like, nah, LFR was not the way to go, but I've actually never tried it. Because I left retail at level 83 on my paladin, I never got to actually experience it. Which means that I didn't do Cataclysm LFR. So with that being said, I'm going to queue up. I don't know which one to queue up for. This was default, and I can see that it's the the last boss, which would be suiting. I know. I mean, why not doing the last content of this expansion right away, right? That, and also the fact because I get a legendary from a quest I randomly picked up. I know it's shit. I also do not know how fast this... Jesus, these are expensive, what the hell? I also don't know how long this will take, but I'm going to guess maybe 1-2 hours. I don't know, maybe more. But I'm preparing for with a few flasks at least, so let's see how this will go. Furthermore, I'm item level 9-10 without actually doing any raid so far. This is the last patch of this expansion, which means that obviously I got to this item level very easily. So with that being said, let's see how fast this will go. I'm the only one queued as well. Well, hey, look at that. We actually got into the raid. Alright, let's see how this is. Let's see how this... Oh shit, wait, my mic. Alright, so keep in mind, I don't know shit. I don't know any tactics, and we can see that this raid is very serious, obviously. Alright, so there's the last boss of the content, I think. Isn't it? Yeah, maybe it is, I don't know. The hell do I know? Ah, yeah, no, he's not the last one. Sorry, my bad. Can that horse stop freaking out, please? Jesus. Okay, so we're going. We're just going. Just like that. Okay. Alright, so this isn't too hard. I mean, just avoid shit, basically. I wonder if there will be anything harder. Does it have, like, different phases, maybe? I don't know. Alright, so people are running away, so I'm assuming as well that I have to. I don't know. It's just common sense, man. This isn't hard. What the hell? I don't know why I even flasked up for this. Alright. I was, Yeah, we did it. Yay. Yay, cutscenes. This expansion has been nothing but cutscenes. I don't know if I like it or not. It's debatable. Welcome to Uldar. That is pretty cool though, I have to admit. I wonder if people are waiting. Probably not. Probably not. There's probably more people watching.
Mortals, the time has come to fight for the fate of your world.
I thought it would take longer time, but this is like a random heroic. Like, I don't know, I don't want to form an opinion until this is done. So I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's look at the awesome DPS that I did. Jeez, I wasn't last, guys. I was not last. I'm happy, you know? But there's definitely some improvements that can be done here. I have no idea what this does, but basically people are going there. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. So I want to collect those orbs, obviously. People are partly running away. Okay. There was that. There was that, of course. I don't really know what's happening, you know. It's fine, you know, as long as I don't take damage. I suppose my shield hasn't gone down yet for a long time.
Did you not see this fate, prophet? Fate. Our survival was never in fate's hands.
No, it was RNG, thanks to Blizzard. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. We did it. Jesus, and I get my second legendary. Yeah, I definitely deserve this one. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you very much. So, what is my opinion then? I actually went ahead to test one more thing, as you can see in this footage being shown to you. That I AFK'd for my keyboard buttons other than moving around and jumping up and down, doing nothing to contribute to the fight. This for me is a problem. I don't believe that people are necessarily bad at games, but another time to explain why I think that. My point here is that it's too easy to slack, and I mean this in the most friendly manner towards people who think that they are bad players and deserve an easy ride. But this is an issue that Blizzard has to address. I mean, I on purpose didn't DPS just to not show up on the recounts so that no one would notice me. And perhaps I was just lucky. But this shouldn't happen. I mean, for a casual player, this surely has to suck. Also, do know that I define a casual player as someone who simply doesn't have time to raid. Not that they prioritize battle pets over raiding in this context. If you only have a few hours to play every week, and then you get to go to this while you still enjoy raiding, I don't know, I wouldn't be so happy to see that we can bring slackers. Now you might think that I want LFR to become harder or something like that, right? But no, not necessarily. Someone suggested on the forums to simply make a 10-man version of LFR. And to be honest, I totally support that, because it would not only solve the problem you see right here in front of you, but also it would produce higher social experience for the players, which in my opinion is the biggest thing retail is lacking right now. So what is my opinion on LFR? I haven't really changed my opinion much. Now you will call me an elitist and that's fine, I guess. But then you're missing the pointer. LFR was introduced to give casual players, again people with lower playtime availability, a chance to experience endgame content. Who says raids should be the endgame content though? Surely this also depends on how you define endgame content itself. I see it as having best in slot gear, while someone else has experienced the cinematics in game as their endgame content. And both are fine, to be honest. But then why put endgame content in the latter sense into a group activity that used to require 40-man players back then, and after a while down to 10-man? Did you want to experience the endgame content in game because you thought it would be cool? Or because some other cool kids were doing it as well? Also, keep in mind that this destroys a big portion of the game, the meaningfulness of the bosses. Now you'll just say, yeah, but go mythic then if it's too easy. Well, to you I say, why do I have to do something when there's mythic plus dungeons and LFR? While I might not be the one to say that, because I obviously want best in slot gear, but others will, and this will reduce the meaningfulness of bosses and overall the raids. But I suppose it all comes down to how you see things and what makes you like about World of Warcraft. For me, I'll always try to get the best gear for my character, while someone else enjoys just doing a raid once to experience things. As a conclusion, I would say that the community is divided. While I understand that Blizzard doesn't want to spend money on creating end content that only half of the players will see, it contributed toward a big community to divide. But to be fair, I suppose LFR has improved since Cataclysm, since I heard that you could do actual raid difficulties in LFR back then, which some guilds also ended up exploiting. One would say that it shows how much Blizzard actually plans ahead before they implement things, huh? But enough of that. I have my very first raid with my guild today, so I have to go and prepare, and I hope you wish me best of luck on that, since I don't really want to make a fool of myself during my trial period. I will of course record how the raid goes, and you'll see it later on, I suppose. You'll see all the awful fails and embarrassments from me. But until next time, cheers and have a nice weekend.